Hey guys, welcome to another math video. For this one, I'll be going over special right triangles. Okay, so we got a couple of them. Okay, so we're going to identify them and we're going to correctly label them. Okay, so the first special right triangle we have is the 45, 45, 90 triangle. So it's going to be a right triangle, and both of these are going to be the same angle. So remember, for triangles that have two angles that are equal, two sides should also be equal. So this makes this a right isosceles triangle. So a right isosceles triangle will have two sides of equal measure, and the hypotenuse will be the measure of one side times the square root of 2. Okay, so that's like your shortcut here to remember. Alright? So the second special right triangle we have is the 30, 60, 90 triangle. So again, it's another right triangle, and this time you got a 30 degree and a 60 degree angle. So this one's a little bit more confusing, so I'll break it down for you. So across from the 30 degree angle, your smallest angle, across from there is your smallest side. Okay, across from your right angle, the hypotenuse, your hypotenuse is going to be twice the length of your shortest side. And across from your 60 degree angle, the side across from the 60 degree angle will be the shortest side times the square root of 3. Okay, and for this triangle and the previous triangle, you can use the Pythagorean theorem to help you if you're not comfortable doing it this way, because Pythagorean theorem works for right triangles. Okay, so let's go into a couple of examples. We'll see how these work. Okay, so we'll find the missing sides. Okay, so we got a 45 degree angle here, or right angle here, so this must also be 45 degrees. If this is a 45, 45, 90 triangle, that means side AC and side BC are the same length. So side A is going to be 3. Side C, remember we used that shortcut, was the length of one side times the square root of 2. So side C is going to be 3 square root of 2. Okay, and you can turn that into decimal if you want to, but it's not necessary unless the instructions say round to so many places, but it doesn't say that, so we can leave it as 3 square root of 2, which is an exact answer. Okay, here's another one. So we're going to find the missing sides. So this time we're given the hypotenuse, right? So remember, the hypotenuse was the measure of one side times the square root of 2. So to find either one of these sides, they're going to be the same, because this is a 45, 45, 90 triangle. You divide your hypotenuse by the square root of 2. Okay, so if you check out my other video on how to rationalize denominators for square roots, in case you forgot, check out that video. But for this one, it'll be 5 square root of 2. Okay, each side will be 5 square root of 2. Okay, so let's move on to the 30, 60, 90 triangle. So this is a 90 degree angle. We have a 60 degree angle here, and we have a missing angle, but we know since this is 60 and 90, this has to be a 30. Okay, so remember, across from the 90 degree angle, this side will be twice the length of the smallest side, which is across from the 30 degree angle. So here, this is a 30 degree angle, which makes side B the smallest side. So side B is going to be half of this, because this is 2 times this, right? So this B should be 5, and across from the 60 degree angle would be the smallest side times the square root of 3. So since this is the smallest side, this would be 5 square root of 3. Okay, pretty straightforward. Okay, so let's take a look at this one here. So this time we also have a 30, 60, 90 triangle, but this time we have the smallest side, because remember, the smallest side is always across from the 30 degree angle. So the side across from the hypotenuse is 2 times the smallest side, so the hypotenuse will be 8. The side across from the 60 degree angle will be the smallest side times the square root of 3, so this side will be 4 square root of 3. Alright. Okay, sorry about the extra slide in there. So we identified some, well, a couple of special right triangles, 45, 45, 90, and the 30, 60, 90. Also labeled them correctly. Well, we didn't actually label them, we'll pre-label, but you saw the pieces, you saw the sides, and we went through a couple of examples. Okay guys, so I hope that was pretty straightforward. That's it for this one, and I'll see you next time. Take care.